Girl, and welcome back to my channel, The Wool Fringe Girl. And today I'm going to do a twofer. So I just wanted to double check in with you guys on Frugal February and how things are going. It has been 2 weeks, and I apologize for being missing in action for the last couple of weeks. The company that I'm working with, or the group that I'm working with, had their first grand opening in our area, and so it has been a crazy mad dash to the finish line and super fun marketing for me to be doing with them. So that is where I have been. So first, let's go ahead and talk about Frugal February. So remember, Frugal February is trying really hard not to spend, which I've not done a great job on, but I will say that everything that I've spent on, I have budgeted for. So it wasn't really extra spending. I did do a little bit of extra spending at the grand opening for Valentine's Day, which I will also show you guys what I'm doing for Valentine's Day for the kiddos. So I wanted to let you guys know that in my savings account, I cleared it out all except for $5 because that's the minimum that I have to have in there. So my starting balance was $5. And then in week 1, I skipped takeaway coffee and took my coffee on the date that I would normally go and do takeaway coffee, which was a Friday. So that was an $8.25 savings. So I transferred that right into my savings account from my checking account. Then we had a rewards card at a local restaurant and bar that we like to go to. So we got a free pizza. So that was $20. So I transferred that over. So then my balance at the end of week 1 was $33.25. Then we had to replace our dishwasher in our rental unit. So unfortunately we had to spend some money there, but a competing store had free delivery. So the gentleman at the store that we did purchase that at also gave us the free delivery. They matched that. So that was a $75 savings. And I took that opportunity to go ahead and transfer that into my savings. And then yesterday we were at our same little local bar and grill, and they had a Super Bowl party, and we had visited their establishment for 6 weekends in a row. And so or 6 weekends within a certain time frame. And we were able to enter into the drawing, and we won free pizza for a year. So that's pretty awesome. So one free pizza for a year, and I estimated it at about $22 a piece. So that is a savings of $264, and I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see if there's any change, but no, $264. So at the end of week 2, I am now up to $372.25. So Frugal February is going pretty well, and I haven't even had time to look around and see if there are any kind of subscriptions that I can change. I don't really think that there are. I did call, and I saved like $1,200 last year on our cell phone plan by just switching to auto pay. I did call because my husband and 2 of the kids were up for upgrades. So I called them to make sure that we weren't missing out on any savings. And since they were due for upgrades and we're trading in their phones, which are in good shape, all of those phones ended up being free. So that's really good. Our bill's not going to go up anymore, but there wasn't any additional savings. So this week, it's the grand opening is over. We do have some other things going on. It is Valentine's Day. So I will talk about savings there and what we're doing for Valentine's Day, and I'll try to get that up on Wednesday. We'll see how that goes. Then the second thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is how I keep track of my tax documentation throughout the year. So last year was our first official year of business. And so I'm still new to these things and what we can do and what we can, expense out. I am not a tax professional. I am not a CPA. I am just a small business owner. Okay. So I know that I have to keep a lot of paperwork, and I do not like a lot of clutter all over the place. And I am very meticulous when it comes to any kind of paperwork, especially if it is going to be dealing with our finances, because I don't want to do anything wrong that is going to cause me to get audited or anything like that. So here's the system that I have. Right now we are in my bedroom because that is the quietest place in the house. But outside in our living room, in previous videos, you have seen the office area. On the side of the office area, I have a just organizer, something similar to this. This has books in it and a couple of other things that are here on my desk, but something similar to that. And I have this envelope, this plastic envelope. I don't know where I got it. Oh, probably when we bought the rental building because it says the title service. So I have this plastic envelope, and as I get things for the apartment or as I pay bills for the apartment, I just put them all into this envelope. So here's all the information and warranty for the dishwasher that we just got. And then here is something from the hardware store. Anyway, something from the hardware store. And so I'm just going to go ahead and put that into the envelope. And then here's a water bill, so I will put that into the envelope as well. And then whenever I have some extra time, I have a binder. This is one of my favorite binders, if I can remember what it's called. It's the Staples brand. It's the Better binder, okay? Let me put these on. Okay, there I am. Okay, so it's just the Better binder. I like it because it is very well reinforced, but this isn't a sales video. So inside the Better binder, this one has a plastic envelope, and I just have like extra checks and the checkbook for the business on there. And then I have this separated out. It says monthly expenses. And then I have a clear plastic sleeve document protector for each month. And I just use my label maker very simply to label them January, February, March, April, May, June. So whenever I sit down to go through my receipts, whenever I purchase something, then I just grab them. I don't have too many in here. So I'll just grab them out, and then this is January, so I'll just shove this into January. I don't sit and put them in date order. I just look at the month and then put them into the month. And then I have a Google Sheets list where I just go by month and put in all of my expenses, put in all of my profit, and that's actually put in all of my income. And then when you subtract your expenses from your income, if you have more income, then you have a net profit. If you have more expenses, then you have a net loss. So that is what I actually send to my accountant. That's all she needs from me. And she gives me a list of the expenses that I can take off for my business. So that's what I do. So I make the purchase, it goes into the envelope, and from the envelope, it goes into whatever month sleeve that it needs to go into. And then at the end of the year, I just put everything into a spreadsheet and send it off to my accountant. And then I have all of the documentation here, and I can take it out, staple it for month to month, put it into a bigger envelope, and then into my file cabinet. And this seems to be, I mean, it's pretty rudimentary, it's pretty basic, but it seems to be what works the best for me because it's quick. I don't have to sit and spend hours and hours and hours on it when I need to process it. I usually sit down about every 3 months and put things where they need to go and then just start the process over again. So anyway, yeah, that is what is happening around here. I hope that that is helpful to you guys and that it makes your life a little bit easier. And then let me know how you guys are doing with Frugal February, if you are doing it along with me. And then if you are finding any super neat things that you can utilize to help you find expenses or track expenses. I know Rocket Money is an app that you can install and link to your accounts. and it will help you to track things that you're paying for, reoccurring items that you're paying for. And so that can be helpful. There is a free version, and then there is a paid version as well. I used it the first time that I needed to do this, and really did find some subscriptions that I was like, oh man, I didn't even know that we had that. Or I didn't remember that we had that. And so I was able to cancel some then, but I haven't used it over the last 2 years because I've pretty well kept track of everything since I started doing this. So yeah, hopefully you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys later. Oh, well, yeah, let me do the shameless plug thing. So like, subscribe, share, please. You guys give this a like, then it shows YouTube that you are interested in the content and that it is helping you out, and they will share it with more people, which will help us to grow our community and hopefully increase the number of people that have financial security and good money management skills. So yeah, I hope that you guys like the video, and comment below with any tips or tricks that you want to share and how things are going with you for Frugal February. So until next time, which actually isn't going to be that long, I'll see you later.